Hello, and welcome to the 2026 magazine launch party and networking event, introducing this year's theme, Breaking Barriers. With us today are individuals who all started their businesses with a great idea, took action, and are now of service in each of your communities, not only as entrepreneurs, but role models and mentors. There are 5 countries represented in this year's issue, and I'm especially proud to be celebrating the 10th anniversary of my book that started the series. The magazine is my thanks to the sponsors for the 2026-2027 Global Micro Marketing Grants. And with us today are also the formal mentors and advisory board members who support this initiative. Without each of you and your generosity, none of this would be possible. Today, we're not only giving you a sneak peek into the magazine, but networking to create opportunities for collaboration and connection. As part of our agenda, we will hear from Laura Ballerini, who joined me as this year's creative director on the project, who will take us through a few highlights and give us a few stories from behind the scenes. And in a minute, everyone will introduce themselves with your name and the city where you live. And we'll also invite you to participate in a breakout session so you may connect one-to-one while coming back for a group marketing discussion. So let's begin with some introductions. I'd like to introduce you to Laura Ballerini, who's the founder of BluBrown Communications. She's a best-selling author and mentor who joins us from Calgary, Alberta. Laura is a seasoned graphic designer with a degree in visual communications and over 40 years experience working in the industry. She has experienced many facets of art, design, and communications over the decades, and also worked for a big city newspaper, a leading advertising agency, and joins us as our creative director. Welcome, Laura. We're looking forward to our sneak peek.
Thank you. Thank you for such a beautiful intro. And it's so nice to put faces to any of you. I'm going to go through just a few pages of the magazine just to introduce you. I'm not going to go through every page, but I'll kind of explain, some of the, obviously they're all highlights with each of you, but I thought I'd just go through the pages, a few of the pages. Okay, so this is the cover, and obviously, it's a story of, it's a magazine filled with stories of very inspiring entrepreneurs. I'm very humbled to be part of the magazine because, I read through all of them as I was laying out each page, and it was like there's so much talent, so much inspiration within the people within the magazine. So the cover reflects, I think, collaboration and obviously that entrepreneurial spirit. And like, Trish has on her website, it's increasing visibility and community. So we did the cover with each of the profiles on the cover, and it also mimics the magazine from last year with respect and homage to, where we've been and where we're going. So a very nice continuation, I think, of the cover and the people within the magazine. This is the next inside spread from the cover, and we wanted to show that we've got links. Obviously, this is about Share Your Story. We've got links to the website. We've got links to the YouTube channel with all the podcast interviews, which are so inspiring and so fabulous. I've listened to many of them. And of course, links to the Share Your Story marketing grants. As well, this year we put in social links. So in this case, we've got LinkedIn to Share Your Stories, the Instagram and Facebook for Share Your Stories. Again, on each individual spread of each entrepreneur, we've also put in the social media links for that as well. So this is kind of the intro into where we're going. Table of contents, just so you can see the breadth and depth of the people that we've got in the magazine. We've really wanted to highlight, everyone that's in the magazine, and it's, like I say, it's so nice for me now to connect, real people with the double page spreads that I've been working on. So it's a real pleasure to be here today. So really wanting to highlight each of the people that are in the magazine, as well as giving credit to the photographers. Many of them have beautiful headshots. Many of you have beautiful headshots, and we wanted to give credit to the photographers that did that. So being really wanting to be respectful. We've kind of got two different types in the magazine. One is a business article. They're all double page spreads like this. So this one is a business article, and then I'll show you a business feature. But this one, I chose two different ones to present today because I wanted to show again the breadth and depth of the people here. This is actually, it's the Mule. It's Aaron Dunham and Matt Kershaw. And when I was laying it out, because it's more of an article rather than a feature, lots of content, strong heading. So I read all these. I pulled out what I thought would be good pull quotes and good quotes from the entrepreneurs themselves. So, in talking to Trish, I was really impressed to learn that Matt's actually a winner of Top Chef Canada. And Aaron is his partner. They've been partners for 10 years. They've developed a franchise program, a franchise system. And what I liked about this is collaboration at its best. While Matt is the chef and the foodie, Aaron is the business person and the brains behind the operation. So they're a beautiful collaboration of talent. Not saying that Matt doesn't have brains, but he's got brains from the chef side. So really combining the business side with the creative, cooking side. I love that combination. As far as colors, as you get the magazine when it's released, you're going to see that I really tried to pull brand colors. This had a lot of color, but I pulled the teal. I wanted lots of impact with color, with typography, obviously with photos, but it's really about the story. So visually, graphically, I pulled words to really use them as graphical components. And I loved the pull quotes. I did have the freedom to pull. Trish was great to work with in that you pull what's important to you. So I think these are very inspiring quotes, turning that idea into something bigger, something that grows across communities, requires more than popularity and longevity. So really talking about their franchise program and kind of the special nuggets in there. Again, as far as layout, people scan, kind of like websites. We're scanning, we're not reading from top to bottom necessarily anymore. So pulling quotes within the story and organizing it with subtitles, just so it's easier to move around. And if you want to glance around, it makes it a little bit easier as far as readability. So that's kind of my creative process here. Of course, the center spread, like Trish had mentioned, it's the 10-year anniversary of the book, Breaking Barriers. And, like she said, it started with a group of 10 women that had a powerful idea, visibility, mentorship, and breaking barriers to success. And that's where it all started. So we really wanted to pay homage to that and where it began and the people that really inspired this whole movement, which is 10 years later, has a beautiful website, incredible podcasts, and sharing your stories really internationally. Like, Trish said, we've got several continents here today. And then this is a business profile. So this is where we feature the entrepreneur, more from, kind of an interview style, playing up, the headshots, beautiful photography, playing up kind of the essence of what the story is about. In this case, helping build a future where women can thrive at every stage of life. For me, coming out of, art college, becoming a mother, building a career, I really related to that. So I think we really tried to pull universal stories in the headlines and the pull quotes. So again, beautiful quotes within here. Everything from what inspired them to become an entrepreneur, how they grew, maybe some of the challenges, and words of wisdom. So really tried to capture that in a double page spread that was compelling and interesting and showing the personality of the people behind the stories. And really the passion behind the logos. That was really where I felt my challenge was, to make sure that I'm creating passion within each of these logos. And finally, ending with the back page, where we're highlighting the Share Your Story marketing grants, funding for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. So really highlighting each one of these beautiful entrepreneurs that have contributed to the magazine, linking their logos to their website. So really trying to create that collaboration, that networking option where we can all connect, hopefully through the magazine and through the website even more Networking is very important, and I've met some incredible people already through the magazine and through being involved in it, which I really appreciate. So
Laura was an absolute pleasure to work with on the magazine, and she really was able to highlight all of your stories, because it's really all about you and the stories that you're sharing and the things that we love about each of your features. So we thank you for sharing the content with us and making it so easy to pull all of this wonderful content together into the magazine. What I wanted to do now is give you an opportunity to go into some breakout sessions to meet each other one-to-one. To wrap up our discussion today, I'd like to share a few new additions in our series. We not only have the Global Awards Ceremony and Networking event on Wednesday, November 25th, but this year we've introduced Community Awards, special recognition to those who go above and beyond to support our network. We are also on track to receive 500,000 individuals to our website this year, with an average of 15,000 consistent visitors per week. We have over 500 stories on 5 continents, and will most likely share 75 business features this year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your commitment to other small business owners and our global community. It's been a special year so far, so thanks again, and I wish you a relaxing summer as we prepare for a new season this fall.